Was in year 9 at school, Britfag, so like 13 or 14-year-olds. There is this one Downie kid who was held back for 2 years, so he was couple years older. Dumb as a box of rocks but huge. People called him the downy-nator. If you him off, he wouldn't run at you but just walk toward you before spitting in your face or himself, sometimes both. One girl was a prefect. Basically a good student who did well and wanted responsibility. To be honest, a 9 out of 10 cutie, think Hermione Granger but with bigger and thick glasses. One day, she pisses him off by correcting his spelling errors too much. He tells her to hide away from him. We all think it's just Downy talk. On lunch break we hear this ear-splitting scream from the girls' toilets and prefect girl runs out crying with her skirt torn off and her shirt undone. Downy-nator walking after her butt naked with a heart on. Flying everywhere as he walks with purpose. Didn't see him again after that, or prefect girl. Word got round, he hid in the girls' toilets and waited for her, then tried to her. After that, everyone feared the Downy-nator. Have made come to house a few times a month while growing up. Obese Haitian lady with rotting teeth. One day out of the blue, age 9. Get the sudden random urge to call her a. She hollers at me in Islander gibberish. Swats me with a trash bag and pulls my hair. Tell my parents about it later. They report her to the police. She ends up being deported over it. I still laugh about it. Girlfriend and I have been dating for 4 months. Revealing embarrassing things to each other. She tells me that, when she was 16, she let her dog lick peanut butter off her. Also said when she was 14 or 15, she squatted over a hand mirror and put her hairbrush in her and watched it. Still has and uses the very same brush. My face when. The KGB couldn't get that information out of me. Jesus Christ. Spend 2 months showering girlfriend with affection, compliments and gifts. Get drunk yesterday. Oh Anon, I think I'm ugly. Nah. Yes I am. No, you're easily like a 6 out of 10. She starts crying. Goes home. Wake up to a long text about how hurtful that was and how she thinks I'm not even into her. I hate women so much. Advices you would give to your younger self to make it sooner. I'll start. Don't drop out of school. Vidya will get you nowhere and only cause you unnecessary stress. Your family is toxic, you need to go live alone as soon as possible. You need to get a job once you finish school so you can afford a gym. Don't stop lifting because you are unemployed, go do calisthenics or some to keep yourself in shape. Nobody really cares about you. People have their own lives and problems, your anxiety is just something inside her head. Stop eating goislop like a dog, you are doing it because you're a depressed. You think you know everything at 18 but 7 years from now, you will see how dumb you were, everything your parents tried to tell you was true. Be my parents. Mom is a successful counselor whose main clients are rich divorced women. Dad is a highly experienced botanist who specializes in crops. Due to years working in the field, he looks and acts just like a regular old farmer like the guy in pic except 10 times as tanned. Despite that, is in a good, healthy relationship with my mother. Cut to yesterday, my birthday. Mom told us to go to the city she works in after work. I went there first and wore some fancy clothes, because I know something's up if my mom told us to go to the city on my birthday. Mom also dressed up nicely with a lot of jewelry. Turns out, Mom had reserved a table at a famous restaurant in the city. It's literally the fanciest of fancy restaurants, with high prices and clearly rich patrons. Wait for my father to come. He came. He is in his sweaty farmer clothes and is covered in dirt. He didn't change after work. Speaks with a loud southern accent he learned from his farming buddies, with excessive swearing. Mom seems okay with that, but I want to bury myself in a hole. Everyone stared at our table uncomfortably during the entire dining experience. After we finished our meal, I urged Mom to leave the venue as soon as possible, but she winked and said there's a live band performance after this. The performers came in. That feeling when it's my favorite band. That feeling when they stared at my dad uncomfortably during the entire performance. That feeling when they stared at me uncomfortably too. I want to kill myself right now. Why must my father pursue botany instead of some fancier FOS, like, I dunno, law? You have reached the end. Don't forget to like and subscribe to see more green texts like these.